Majority of retail business in developing economies is informal and not organized. The growing population, urbanization, emerging technology, and rise of brands have all translated to a major opportunity for retail business. Africa is an emerging market as far as retailing is concerned. For example, Nigeria is one of the economies with 90% retailing being conducted in informal segment. Welcome to Opportunities Meeting Place. Here are 10 things that, as it is currently, prevent retail businesses in the bulk of developing economies from reaching the fullness of their growth potential. 1. Financial infrastructure. Developing economies have underdeveloped financial infrastructure that impact negatively on lending institutions, exchange rate, and data about investment viability. This negativity impacts the spending habit and behavior of consumers, making it challenging for the retail industry to grow their business. 2. Political instability. Most developing economies face military unease, unstable and unpredicted political patterns, and social-cultural challenges. This affects the whole supply chain, starting with the manufacturers, retailers, and then consumers, which in turn hinders growth. However, political stability positively influences the demand of goods and services as it eliminates the possibility of expropriation, acts of war and terrorism, political violence, hence boosting investors and business confidence. It creates conducive environment for manufacturers and retailers. This, unfortunately, is rarely the case for most developing economies. 3. Challenges with distributors. Some distributors don't offer convenience and reliability to retailers. For example, they do not deliver the goods to the location they have been contracted to. In other cases, the cost of delivery is high, making the product to be deemed expensive, since it's either the retailer or consumer who will bear the cost of delivery. 4. Technology and infrastructure. COVID-19 changes consumers' behavior abruptly. Retailers who deal with essentials had to react to the changes immediately. For those not offering essentials, had to come up with other alternatives to drive revenue. Convenience is now the key in attracting customers in retail business. Most retailers lack the capacity to embrace the digital options. In terms of infrastructure, transport, telecommunication, energy, water supply, and sanitation are critical national assets that drive economic growth. For developing economies, lack of proper infrastructure is a difficult and costly challenge to overcome. For example, Papua New Guinea's largest city are not well connected with roads due to the rugged terrain. Hence, retail businesses have to find other means to get their goods to the city. 5. Product diversion. Oftentimes in emerging markets, products are diverted and sold by unauthorized distributors or locations. There also exist cartels in the industry where suppliers get together and collude instead of competing. This stops the retailers and consumers from getting a fair deal. These challenges include high prices, lack of innovation, and poor service. 6. Cross-border trade challenges. In developing economies, retailers lack reliable data to work with when trying to penetrate a new territory or region. They therefore have to work with their own findings, which in some cases is not adequate to make informed decisions. Inflation, tariff barriers, exchange rate, and logistics are some of the challenges faced by retail industry in developing economies in terms of cross-border trade. 7. Availability of multi-channel buying experience. In this digital era, where consumers have the option of choosing between online and offline purchases, retailers who aren't able to facilitate both are having challenges in keeping their business afloat. The advantage, however, is that online orders can be delivered to a local store, often for free or by cost sharing between online and offline retail. 8. Ever-changing customer expectation. Customers' expectations keep on changing, sometimes even faster than they anticipated. Keeping up with customers' demand need accurate forecast and financial muscle. The retail industry has a huge impact on consumers' demand. Unfortunately, Most are facing challenges from competition, changing in trends, and the economic circumstances. 9. Maintaining customers' loyalty. Brand loyalty is a result of good customers' experience. Some retailers don't take time to build business relations with their customers. In the long run, customers easily move on to the next retail business that offers the same product. Retailers work with the assumption that even if they lose their existing customers, they will easily replace them. However, by use of technology, for example, customer review mail system, customers' details can be maintained and personalized details shared with customers frequently in an effort to personalize the customer's experience. 10. A new norm of COVID prevention protocols at stores. How business is carried out has changed drastically as measures to curb the spread of COVID continues to be adhered to. Customers to the store have to be limited and social distance observed. Majority of economies suffered from lockdown. Working from home concept has also prevented retail stores from making sales from passerby and impulse buyers since human traffic in various areas has reduced. Are you an entrepreneur interested in venturing into retail business? Are you a retail business that requires strategies to steer your business to growth? Get in touch with us today. We will help you actualize your dream. Until then, subscribe, like, leave a comment. This is Opportunities Meeting Place. Goodbye.